Hi and welcome back to our channel. In this video I would like to show you 3 traditional ways to serve fish in Germany, and for this we will be visiting 3 places here in Frankfurt. The places that I'm going to mention are going to be for any budget, so stay tuned for that. If you don't know me yet, my name is Marta from Cooking the Word and I am food guide here in Frankfurt. On this channel our goal is to show you the traditional German food and traditional German places to eat it. In this video I would like to show you Germany from another perspective you probably never thought existed. Therefore I decided to make one video, the whole video, only about fish. But before I dive into this subject, please let me know in the comments down below what is your favorite fish. And don't tell me it's salmon, that's boring. In Germany we eat approximately 15 kilo fish per year, which isn't the highest number, obviously, but also isn't the lowest. Fish is obviously very popular in the north of Germany and in the cities with the bigger rivers. Although a few decades ago, the biggest German rivers didn't have much fish at all, which might be a surprising information for you. The most popular fish eaten here in Germany is salmon. There is no particular way or any traditional way to eat this fish. We eat it as a fillet with different kinds of side dishes. We also do eat smoked salmon on the bread or with cooked potatoes. Although on the Christmas market sometimes I've seen vendors that served potato pancakes with smoked salmon as well. So the second fish that is very popular here is Alaska Seelachs, so Alaska pollock. The Alaska pollock is still a relatively recent discovery on the German table, so until the mid-80s it was used actually as an animal feed. And you won't believe where I did go to eat this fish. To the fast food chain, which is called Nordsee. Nordsee is a German fast food chain that actually specializes in selling fish in many different variations. You can easily go and check on their website what they actually offer. I consider this fast food chain very good because they are very transparent about where the products come from. But coming back to the Alaska pollock, everything changed for this fish in the late 80s when people started using it as an alternative to cod. And since that time it has been used to produce the fish fingers. For many years this fish has ranked number 1 among the most consumed eatable fish in Germany. The traditional way of serving the Alaska pollock is either with potato salad or a bread roll. This white bread roll contains salad, a huge fried fish finger and tartar sauce. It is a delicious snack or lunch that you can get here in Germany. The Nordsee that I have visited is the one in the main central station. Of course, I could always have a more tartar sauce. But overall, if you want to try fish in Frankfurt and you don't have enough time, that could be a place to go to. The next day I actually went to another Nordsee, which was located in the Skyline Plaza, and I got also Alaska pollock. But this time I did go for the real fillet instead of fish finger. It was a bit more expensive, but I liked it a lot and it was definitely larger. The next fish, which is very popular in Germany, is obviously a trout. If you've been watching my videos for a while, you've definitely seen this vendor before in our Konstablerwache Market video, where I filmed this amazing fish fillet. This time I went for the very traditional method of preparation of trout, which is the Müllerin Art. Müllerin Art is usually covered in a flour and then fried. My fish was prepared freshly, as you can see on the screen. You can order this fish with a bread roll and some sauces, but also potato salad and some sauces. They've got 3 types of salad that you can choose from. One with olive oil and vinegar, this is what I went for. One with mayo and fresh cucumber, and the other one, I think this one is a homemade. This one with onion and mayo. They've got also 3 different sauces. 2 of them are homemade, so the mustard sauce and the horseradish sauce. Behind those you can see as well a bottle that contains tartar sauce. With my fish I have decided to try the mustard and the horseradish sauce. And that was my trout that was prepared in the traditional way. It had perfectly crispy skin and it was really well seasoned from inside, which was very surprising because usually the trout is not salty enough. So really well done. I have paid around €8 for this, and this is seriously nothing for the good quality fish. The meat of the fish was tender and soft, and the fish didn't have a lot of fish bones. The vendor doesn't sell only a trout there, you've got plenty different fishes to choose from. And I've heard that they do speak English, so no problem with the communication. And now finally I'm gonna show you one of the oldest fish restaurants here in Frankfurt. I've heard that even parents of the grandma of Matthias went there to eat fish. So the restaurant was obviously very popular even 50 years ago. And I think that I certainly was the youngest person in this restaurant. So as soon as you go into the restaurant, you recognize immediately that you are in a place that sells fish. Look at the door handles. In my opinion, the place looks very stylish and pretty, and you feel just good when you're there. As soon as I have opened the menu, I've realized that there are so many dishes served in a traditional way. So the fish I was going to show you right now has a great economic and political importance here in Germany, and it's a herring. Traditionally, this fish is served cold with a cream sauce that contains also onions and apples and boiled potatoes. They also have this other dish that was for me very hard to find, which was cooked trout. So the skin of the fish literally turns blue after poaching it in the salty water. Some people also add some vinegar and herbs that apparently help the fish to turn blue. In this restaurant you can also eat the trout Müllerin Art that I showed you previously. So those three would be the most common ways to serve the fish in Germany. And what I find really cool, like really cool, is that they actually have wine from Frankfurt. I think Frankfurt is the only big city in Germany that's got its own wine and winery and obviously a vineyard. If I weren't on the lunch break, guys, I would go for it. And that was my herring, and as mentioned, it was served with some vegetables, with cooked potatoes, and also this cream sauce. It is a cold sauce actually. And it's, I think, cream and sour cream based. It also contains some raw onions and apples. As mentioned before, herring was a very important fish here in Europe. Thanks to herring, the Dane got wealthy. It also caused wars between England and Holland. So there is a lot of history where this fish is involved. And as you can see on the screen, the fish has little tiny soft fish bones that you can actually eat. And Fisch Franke serves the raw onions on the side in case somebody doesn't like the raw onions. Another traditional way to serve fish would be in a bread roll in the Nordsee, but also on the market you can get those bread rolls that are served with a herring. And the last traditional way of serving herring is in a salad. Also, if you like eating fish and you're from Frankfurt, you can get actually there also smoked and fresh fish. Thank you very much for watching this video. I hope that you learned this side of the German cuisine that you never thought existed. If you like fish, I would surely recommend you to go to the north of Germany, to Hamburg for example, and to try the fish there. As you can see in Frankfurt, we've got also plenty of places where you can enjoy your fish. There's one thing that I would like to apologize for, and it's my pronunciation. So since 4 weeks I've been wearing Invisalign, and sometimes I've still got problem with pronouncing certain kind of words. But I do hope that you still understand what I'm saying. I need to wear them 22 hours a day, which is a lot for me, and therefore I need to film my videos also wearing them. But that's the price to pay, so sorry about that. Next week I will be taking you to my favorite coffee places here in Frankfurt. Those are going to be over 100 years old, so stay tuned for that. I wish you a happy week, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!